The Exorcist, the 1971 horror novel by William Peter Blatty that has left an indelible mark on the genre. Known for its profound exploration of faith, the nature of evil, and the boundaries of human endurance. The Exorcist is more than just a tale of terror, it's a study in the human psyche and the battle between good and evil. This summary will guide you through the story's main characters, key locations, and central themes, giving you a deeper understanding of why this book remains a classic of horror literature. The main characters in this work. Regan McNeil. At the heart of the novel is Regan McNeil, a 12-year-old girl living with her mother in Georgetown. Regan starts as an innocent, lively child, but her gradual and horrifying transformation as she falls under the influence of a malevolent force drives the novel's chilling plot. Her character is a tragic one, representing innocence corrupted and the vulnerability of youth in the face of incomprehensible evil. Chris McNeil. Chris is Regan's mother, a successful film actress who is used to being in control of her life and career. However, as she watches her daughter descend into something beyond her understanding, Chris's world is turned upside down. Her journey is one of desperation, disbelief, and ultimately, a mother's unwavering determination to save her child at any cost. Chris is not just a passive witness to the horrors unfolding in her home. She actively seeks out answers, even as those answers become more terrifying. Father Damien Karras, a Jesuit priest and psychologist, Father Karras is introduced as a man deeply troubled by his own crisis of faith. He is mourning the recent death of his mother, for which he feels a crushing guilt, believing that he has failed her. Karras is a complex character, embodying the novel's themes of doubt, guilt, and the search for redemption. As he becomes involved in Regan's case, Karras must confront his wavering belief in God and the very existence of evil. Father Lancaster Marin. Marin is an older priest with extensive experience in battling demonic forces, having performed exorcisms in the past. He is a figure of quiet strength and deep conviction, whose presence brings both hope and a sense of the gravity of the situation. Marin's character is somewhat mysterious, his past only hinted at, but his role in the story is pivotal. He represents the embodiment of faith in the face of overwhelming darkness. Detective William Kinderman. Kinderman is the police officer investigating the strange occurrences surrounding Regan's possession. While he provides a grounded, somewhat skeptical viewpoint, he is also a character with depth, showing genuine concern for the McNeil family. His character adds a layer of realism to the story, bridging the gap between the everyday world and the supernatural events that unfold. Places where events take place. Georgetown, Washington, D.C. The novel is set in the historic neighborhood of Georgetown, a place that contrasts the modern, affluent life of its residents with the ancient and malevolent force that invades it. Georgetown's cobblestone streets, old houses, and the serene facade of normalcy make the horrors that occur within all the more jarring. The setting is crucial to the novel's atmosphere, providing a sense of isolation and confinement as the story progresses. The McNeil residence. The McNeil house is a central location where much of the novel's action takes place. The house, initially a symbol of comfort and security, gradually transforms into a place of fear and despair as Regan's condition worsens. Each room becomes a part of the nightmare, with the attic, in particular, serving as a significant location where the first signs of the supernatural manifest. The house mirrors Regan's descent, with the physical environment deteriorating as her possession deepens. Father Karras's apartment. Karras's apartment is a small, sparse space that reflects his inner turmoil. It's here that he grapples with his faith, haunted by memories of his mother and his growing doubts about his priesthood. The apartment serves as a stark contrast to the chaos of the McNeil residence, offering a glimpse into Karras's lonely and troubled mind. The Jesuit residence and church. These locations represent the spiritual heart of the novel. The Jesuit residence is where Karras retreats to seek guidance and solace, and the church is a place of refuge and reflection. The novel often contrasts these sacred spaces with the profane horrors occurring in the McNeil home, highlighting the novel's exploration of faith and doubt. The ruins in Iraq. The novel opens in northern Iraq, where Father Marin confronts an ancient evil during an archaeological dig. This prologue sets the stage for the events in Georgetown, establishing the timeless and universal nature of the battle between good and evil. The stark, desolate landscape of the ruins contrasts sharply with the modern setting of the rest of the novel, underscoring the primal, ancient forces at play. The central concepts. Demonic possession. The concept of possession is central to the novel, depicted with terrifying realism. Blatty explores the phenomenon not just as a physical invasion but as a psychological and spiritual assault on the individual. Regan's possession is described in harrowing detail, with the demon using her body as a vessel for its malevolence. The novel raises questions about the nature of evil, the existence of the supernatural, and the limits of human understanding. Faith and doubt. Father Karras' internal struggle with his faith is a critical element of the story. Blatty uses Karras' character to explore the tension between belief and skepticism, especially in the face of overwhelming evil. The novel delves into the existential crisis of faith, asking whether belief in God and the supernatural can withstand the harsh realities of life and the presence of true evil. Karras' journey is one of rediscovery, as he confronts his doubts and seeks redemption. The power of good versus evil. The novel is fundamentally a battle between good and evil, with the exorcism representing the ultimate confrontation. Blatty uses the exorcism not just as a dramatic climax but as a symbol of the eternal struggle between light and darkness. The novel suggests that evil is a real and tangible force, one that must be actively resisted. It also explores the idea that faith, while powerful, is not without its challenges and that the battle against evil requires both spiritual and personal courage. The fragility of the human mind. Blatty delves deep into the psychological aspects of possession, portraying it as an attack on the mind as much as the body. The novel raises unsettling questions about the fragility of the human psyche and the ease with which it can be manipulated and broken. This theme is explored through the experiences of both Regan and Father Karras, who must confront their inner demons alongside the external threat. The nature of evil. The Exorcist doesn't offer easy answers about the nature of evil. Instead, it presents it as an almost incomprehensible force that defies logic and reason. The demon that possesses Regan is depicted as intelligent, cruel, and remorseless, embodying a form of evil that is both terrifying and fascinating. The novel invites readers to ponder the origins of evil and its role in the world, leaving much to interpretation. Conclusion. The Exorcist by William Peter Blatty is a profound exploration of the human condition wrapped in the guise of a horror story. Its impact lies not just in its ability to frighten but in its deep examination of faith, evil, and the struggles that define us as individuals. The novel's characters, setting, and themes are intricately woven together to create a narrative that is as thought-provoking as it is terrifying. Whether you're a fan of horror or a reader looking for a story with substance, The Exorcist remains a compelling and enduring work.